Good afternoon. Welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. It is Tuesday, to be continued. Welcome back. I am going to use the Trucking Along stamp set again, part 5. I hope that you have been having fun watching my ideas with this stamp set. And again, a reminder that the bundle is not available right now. The punch is not available. So you can get the stamp set now and fussy cut the truck if you'd like, and then you can get the punch in October. Hello, Stephanie, welcome. So glad you're here. I have 2 minutes before I'll get started. Just waiting for everybody to get their notification. Welcome to all of you who are on my Facebook page. Welcome to those of you who are coming and watching via YouTube. Hi, Florence, and welcome to those who can catch the replay later. I appreciate all of you. I have noticed when I was putting all your names in the wheel for a winner of the card that I made at the last live, there was 4 or 5 new people here on Facebook. Thank you, thank you. I am growing here slowly but surely. 10 more people and I'll hit 1,000. Yeah, 10 more people and I'll hit 1,000. So if you're on YouTube and you have Facebook and you want to help me get to that goal, there's going to be a prize when I hit 1,000 for one lucky winner. So if you are not following me on Facebook, please do and help those numbers grow. So you're still waiting for both the set and I can't, you know, when I sound like I can't read, I want to explain that. My phone is my camera, and it is on a stand, and hi Margaret, and the stand hooks right to the middle of my phone, and it blocks probably 40% or something like that of the comments. I can see your name pretty well, but when there's a sentence or two, that holder breaks it up, so I really can't read everything that you're saying. Hi Roz, I definitely read them after when I watch my replay, so if I don't see it all or I can't see it all, I will get back to you later. But I think you said, hey Roseanne, I think you said that your punch and your stamp set's coming. So what time is it? I started talking. It's 2 o'clock. Yep, 2 o'clock on the dot. Hey Diane, happy birthday. Hey everybody, it's my friend Diane's birthday. Well, it was her birthday weekend. And so when I do know that it's your birthday and I remember on my next live, you have to suffer through me singing happy birthday. You just do. You just do. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Diane. Happy birthday to you. And many more. I know you had a great time in Tahoe. It looked beautiful, and I just hope that you had a spectacular weekend. Hey, Bev. All right, so we're going to turn down, and we're going to get busy. I'm going to do things a little bit differently here, see if it works out for me. It may not. Instead of doing my housekeeping at the beginning, I'm going to do it at the end. If I laugh, if I remember, that's the big question, right? Okay, so here is the card that I made on the last live, and it's absolutely adorable, I think. I love it a lot. Everybody seemed to like it. Pamela Pope, you are not on yet. You might come on a little bit in a minute or two, but you definitely watch the replay. She is a customer of mine, and I will get this to her. She lives in my town, and congratulations, dear Pamela. So this card is yours. Wanted to remind you about the little gift card holder box that I made, and I'm going to make a Girl Power card today. But I'm also going to make another box that's not to do with the truck. I think the only thing that is on that box that has to do with the truck is a sentiment. But on the truck that I'm going to show you on the card, I married some of the dies from the Paper Florists. Remember I was talking about you can put different things in the back of this truck, in this truck bed. It doesn't have to just be Christmas. So I'm going to show you that today. I'm going to show you the card up close, and then I'm going to save the box and, hey, Mary Jo, and my little spread. I'm going to show you, I've got to start over. I'm going to show you the card first, then I'm going to show you what I use to make the card, and then I'm going to show you a spread, including a gift card box and other things that coordinate with it. I think it's absolutely adorable, and I want to give you more ideas with those boxes because they're not just for Christmas. No, they're not. All right, so let's show you the card first. Here is my pink truck full of little sunflowers, and if you look closely, you're going to see a daisy right here because it's in the designer series paper. So this card is daisies and sunflowers. It's very, very feminine with the bubble bath ink, and I used the Fresh as a Daisy designer series paper. Thanks for all the hearts, you guys. This one here. And see how this designer series paper is, this piece here is in blocks of different patterns that are also within the paper in the pack. I used this piece here to stamp the truck on, and then I cut it out with the punch, and so that's how I got that real faint daisy right in there. Have I missed the paper pumpkin alternative? Yes and no, Diane. I did one, so you can look back on that, but I haven't had time to do more than one item on that with the paper pumpkin. I am swamped right now, but I will. Okay, so that's how I got that. The item number for the Fresh as a Daisy designer series paper is 161289, in case you want that. Okay, so let me start by making this card. Here is my paper piercing mat for stamping. Shocker, I remembered. Here is the paper I'm going to use, and here is the truck. I am using Bubble Bath, and I am proud to say that I am not the only Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that continues to call this bubble gum. I was watching another gal the other day, and she kept saying bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum, and getting so mad at herself, and she says, you know what, I'm just renaming it bubble gum. And then she started calling it Bubble Bath. So she just couldn't get it straight for nothing. It is hard for us. I don't know why, but it is. So I'm just going to pick a part of this square that has the white daisies on it, and I'm going to just stamp my solid truck in the area that I picked. Then I have this white daisy in the truck. Then for the outline, so you can see it a little bit better. Oh, Diane, that's exact. I did do an instruction on that. It's really, really easy if you go watch my video. I did a pop-up with just how to fold it. So go look for that and you will be fine. So, okay, so I did the solid. I'm glad I looked up and saw that. Now I'm going to do the outline in Memento Black. Hi, Carol. Welcome. Glad you're here. And I have to pull this down so I can see my truck better. And what I'm doing is concentrating on putting the wheels of the truck, first the left and then the right, in the wheel well of the solid truck. I've talked to you many times about if you do it that way, the solid truck first, the outline second, line up your wheels to the wheel well, you will not have any problem. I need to show you how perfect that is, right? Look how that is perfect. Okay, so now, I don't know why I closed that. I still need it for the tires. Bubble bath is easy for me to remember because I used it always. I used to always have our children and grandchildren play in the bath. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so again, I'm going to pull it down so I can see. And remember, you're telling yourself left wheel first, right wheel second before you place it down. You're getting the hubcap in the little circle and then the second hubcap in the little circle. There you go. Yay. Okay, so I'm going to take my snips and I'm going to cut this out of this piece so I can probably do 3 trucks with this one piece. The next truck will have more green and pink in it than white daisies. But that's okay, they're all just a little different. And I'm being careful because I'm going to use this piece as well. I think I already have one cut out, but I used that piece as well. Okay. So, hi Donna. The truck is stamped and the length allows me to easily put this in the punch and hold on to it. So I'm laying the punch where I can see the holes of the punch, so upside down. And then I'm going to line up my truck, and when I start to think I'm getting close to where I want it, I press down on the whale tail slowly. I'm looking and seeing everything looks lined up to me, so then I punch all the way. And there I have the cute punch with the highlighted little daisy right in there to make it totally feminine. Now this is designer series paper, so it's kind of wobbly. And this is not necessary at all, but it's something I do. I get a scrap piece of any color cardstock because you're not going to see it. Just get one of your scraps, and I punch it out, and then I glue the truck onto the cardstock just to make it more stable. Hey Deborah, welcome. Okay, so then I line up the tires again, the left one, and then I just hold it up and I pinch it together. The glue allows me to slide it around until we've got a thick now little truck, little sturdy truck. I'm going to turn that over and add my dimensionals. Okay. I once again, as I've been doing throughout these five lives with this set, am using the scallop contour dies. So now all we have to do is take off the backing of the dimensionals. Place your truck down and start to fill the bed with whatever you want. Now the other stamp set die set that I married this stamp set with is the Paper Florists. So this truck needs to have smaller items in it. And I remembered that this die in the Paper Florist made little tiny flowers. So I punched out a bunch in white and it worked. It created all of these little flowers. Now the second thing I did is the stamen hi Patty, that we usually use in the bigger flowers for the center. We usually use that in black. I ran that through the Parakeet Party paper, What did I do with it? Oh, they're right here. Okay. I should have left one together so you could see better. So here's all my little flowers. And see these little tiny leaves? This is this die, which will cut out 4 stamens sticking out, and I just cut them off their main centerpiece. See here? Just cut them off. And then I had leaves small enough for these flowers. So excited for that. So now I'm going to take my liquid glue, and I am just going to place it in the vicinity of the truck bed. Just a little bit. We can always add more. And this is where you might need 2 of your take your pick tools like I've talked about in the past. One for the pointy end and one for the putty end, because these guys are small. So there's one, and here's a leaf. And this is where I might use this. Let's see how it works, to pick up an end and put a leaf in there and turn it, spin it the way you want. See there? Kind of like chopsticks almost. Just place them where you want. I didn't go up that high with glue, so I'm going to add some more. But that one die for the flowers punches out 4 at a time. So you get quite a few at one time, you know, one run through. So it doesn't take forever to get those done. Okay, so I'm using my fingers for some reason, which is not what I should do because I was unsuccessful. So see the pointer and the putty? That is just so much easier. Now I want to turn this one around. Let's flip it over. And I want to stick a leaf right in there. Now I'm going to flip it around and use 2 pointers. So see how useful those are to have 2 of them. Okay, no more glue there. So I'm going to add some more. So I wouldn't add too much glue at the beginning because you don't know how far you're going to go out. So just add it as you need it. Hey Jean, welcome. Okay, another leaf there. Very clever. I'm glad you like it. Okay, not enough glue. So now just keep adding. Okay, so now I think I'm going to layer a couple more flowers here. I'm going to put a dot there and wear a dot here and layer a couple more flowers. Now when you when you punch these out, they're pure white. There is no color on them like you're seeing on mine, but I've got some that are punched out and I'm going to show you those. Oops, 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 oops. That I didn't color yet so I could show you. Okay, so we've got our little truck full of flowers and leaves. Now this one here, I want to put it right there, but I want it to have its own glue. So there we go. Turn your item around so you don't have to contort your arms. Find where you want it and stick it in there. Very detailed work on this one. This is not quick and easy. Well, it's not hard, but it's not quick. Okay, so here are the white ones. So there's our truck full of flowers. You could add as many as you want. So here is a little flower that is pure white, nothing on it at all. So I took my blend And this one is, it doesn't, just a yellow, whichever one you want. This one happens to be Dark Daffodil Delight. And you want to hold on again with your, take your pick tool so it doesn't run around on you, and you're just going to color a little circle in the middle. That's it. That's all for that. So that was super easy. And then you have these cute little sunflowers. So because sunflowers is the theme, let me put all this stuff back and show you the rest of the card. Okay. Okay, so here we go. I cut out the yellow stripes from the same designer series paper. Is that fresh as a daisy? And look how cute that looks on the yellow like that. Let's see what the other side looks like. Oh, that's purple. Nope, it won't work. Okay, so I'm just going to put glue on. No, I put dimensionals on that one too. You definitely can use it flat if you like. But me and my dimension, you know, it's kind of like goes hand in hand for me. Hi, Annie. Welcome. So those little tiny flowers can be used with your truck. And you can put as many leaves in there as you want. Now, it's a girl truck, so we're going to go back to our take your pick tool and pick up these adorable iridescent rhinestones. And her hubcaps are going to be full of sparkle. See that? Okay. Now, because I'm using the contour dies, again, this one is in the contour dies as well. This die. Okay, so look how cute that becomes when you add a little bit more scallops. Scallops, scallops everywhere. And this is where you can take your sentiment, sending sunny thoughts with all the little sunflowers. And you're going to stamp it towards the scallops a little low so you can attach it to the yellow stripe designer series paper. Okay, sending sunny thoughts. Now I'm going to take a line of my liquid glue, and I know I always cut out a piece of this longer than the item it's going to attach to, so I can trim it when I've got it attached and I know where I want it. Okay, so we're going to not block our words, set that down, and now I can turn it over and I can use my snips to cut it down. There's one side. Now the other. Okay. Super easy. Then this whole sky and ground background, also in the same designer series paper. A block cut out. And I cut it at 4 by 5 1/4. Why? Because that's layer size, right? Then we have our base, which is 4 1/4 by 11, folded in half, and I'm using it this way. So before I place that all down, I want to make sure I didn't make an error in cutting or anything. Nope, looks perfect. Okay, so let's put this piece down. Even though you may cut out a piece of designer series paper and then set it aside and come back, please don't put glue on it until you've checked that it's the size you want to fit on your base, because otherwise you may have a sticky mess. Okay, now this one's going to go flat. And we're going to set it down. Now I'm going to use the contour dies one more time on this card. Look how cute. Is that insane? The contour dies just make the inside of every single card adorable. These flowers are being delivered by a cute pink truck special delivery. Hey, Marcia. And in the Paper Florists, we have more sunflowers if we want. So this is the die. See how it cuts out two? Oh, thank you, Debbie. I put it through twice so I could get 3 of these, and I want to show you how to line them up well. So there's 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I'm going to take all of these. One's a little darker in cardstock. So just, you know, your yellows, whatever color you want. Crushed curry is my favorite. And then this die in the Paper Florists cuts out the centers. It cuts out 1 large and 1 small. So you can make the large and the small sunflowers. These are the small and these are the large. Okay, so I cut those out in advance, but I wanted you to, and there's a second die like this, and it cuts out the same 2 centers as well, except the large one has all the dots in it, and the small one doesn't. Hi, Viola. Hi, Louise. Okay, so those 3 have their glue on them. So this is what I want to teach you right now. Sometimes you'll grab your pieces and you want to lay them straight like a cross so they're even. If we want a good sunflower, though, we're not going to go straight up and down the middle like this. We're going to tilt it to your left a little bit. Okay, just like that. It looks odd right now. Then you're going to take the other one and you're going to fill in the spaces. And then you will have it really even and nice, just by doing the first one tilted to the left a little bit. Yes, there's glue in the center. That is so I can place this big circle in the middle, and that makes it a sunflower instead of a daisy, right? Then we have all these leaves. Oh, it came off the bottom one. There we go. Okay. Then we have all these leaves. There's these. Let me show you the die. And there's these. It looks like this. Okay, so this is a larger sunflower. Go back to the card right here. And the color I used was Parakeet Party. So for this card, I cut out 2 so I could do the inside in the same color as the outside little leaves. Okay, so very easy. Take it off your base, just in case you make a boo-boo. Put some glue in the corner like this. Lay your leaves down onto the glue. And then your flower on all the rest of the glue. Okay, I'm going to hold that just in case it's going to fall. It's not quite dry. Put your glue on your layer. See, it's moving because it's not dry. And then center that on the inside of your card, and we are done with Girl Power, Pink Truck, Daisies, and Sunflowers. Cuteness overload, do you think? You ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, let's go to the next project. Oh, good. I got some hearts and some smiley faces. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you like it. I just really think it's sweet. Okay, so those boxes and these sunflowers. Holy moly. Look at this. Look. Look, look, look. Yes, I'm using the Paper Florists. Look. I can't stop. It's crazy. It's so stinking cute. These scallops and the contour dies change the box completely, doesn't it? How stinking cute is that? Here, I knew I had a gift card somewhere. This is from a brick and mortar here in town, the Owl Box. And you can just put your gift card in here. I would put the gift card in here before I put the sunflower on there. Get it up in those two little holes tight. And then you can, this one's really, really not bendable at all. There, get it in like that, and then move it down to be even, and bring your sunflower over to the top. I got to go show this to Gail and Rachel at their shop. So, like I said, put the sunflower on last, after you get your card on there. You won't have to do this part. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. But isn't that the cutest darn thing ever? What do you guys think? Okay. So, you're giving your friend, for her birthday, this box. All you need to do is take the box, like I told you before, fold up all of these score lines, and when you fold up these three sides, you're going to see the slits there, and you're going to see the tabs here. Okay, so just fold them all up. Okay, take your dog ears. Remember, I call these dog ears. Bend everything up. I'm going to bend this back so you guys can see well. And then you're going to just fold over the sides in the front. Let's do this side first, my left side. Push down the flap and snap it into the little slit. Just like that. Locks in, no adhesive. Okay? Now you're going to bring the other side, pull it over, lock it in. Then the front, pull it over and lock it in. Bend this back and forward, and you've got your box. Love these boxes. I have more on the next order. Love your scallop overload. I have to get like, I'm gonna probably get like 5 more of these sets because they're so adorable. Again, you're gonna keep it closed with the Velcro like I showed you the other day, but I cut out 2 of these scallop contour dies, and they're saying, what size did you use, Bev? What size did you use? The second to the largest. See that? And this is what I used on the card. Okay, I just dropped something in my trash. My snips. I need to get them out before I throw them away. So this, I cut out 2 of these. I'm going to tuck this on the inside so it doesn't block your view. Okay. It fits perfect on the stitching. Perfect. I was thrilled. I was hoping. So you take your glue and you make a base for your box, and you put your glue inside the stitching. Do not go over or on the stitching. Inside the stitching. 10 boxes for $7. Yep, what a deal. Now I have to get in front of the card, so I'm sitting down now, or in front of the scallop die, and I'm setting the edge of the box right on the stitches. And I'm looking left and right to see if that's even. It looks like my left has a little more than my right, so I'm going to push it over to the left. And then I'm gonna look here, and it looks like I have a little more in the front, so I can just push and pull and arrange and get this set even. There we go, there we go. All right. Now for the top, I wouldn't put the glue, well you can, but I like to put the glue on the box so I don't make a mistake and go too far with the glue and get the edges of the scallops sticky. And then I bring it down in front of me and I hold both centers, thumb and pointer finger, bend the paper just a little bit so you can see what you're doing, and line it up right on top of the box. Hey, Rosemary. And do the same thing. Push and pull, move that glue around until you've got it even where you want it. Too darn cute. Now it's wet, and I've got the scallops on the inside right now, so I'm gonna let it dry before I pull them out. But look how cute. Scallops all the way around, top and bottom. Can't be any cuter than that. Okay, so we're going to take a large sunflower again. There's 3. Let that set up a second so I don't have to worry about it, about them spinning around on me. Take 2 of these. What do? Circle of glue, pushing it around with the nose of the applicator. Put down a leaf. And this is a box, so if you want to go off the box, you can. Okay, I'm going to move this over so you can pay attention to what I said. I'm going to put this lighter one in the middle. Okay, so we've got this like this, and we don't want to go straight, right? We want to just lean it to the left a little bit. Okay, and we're going to take this one and we're going to fill the voids. And you're done. Everything's even, that easy, if you do it that way, okay? So then you can put, this one doesn't have the little holes in it. See how this one has the holes in it? This one doesn't. It has the stitching around. So pay attention to the dies and use the one that you want to use. There's 2 of them. They both look like this, but they're slightly different. Okay. That's on with glue, so you can push it if you didn't get it centered. And there we go. Oh, so cute. When you cut these out of your cardstock, you'll have strips of paper left. You can take Sending Sunny Thoughts. We want it to stand out, and we want to coordinate with the center of the sunflower. So I took Early Espresso ink. It's okay that you're late, hon. And I'm going to stamp Sending You Sunny Thoughts. Okay. And I'm going to cut down the end, this end, because we're going to read it this way. So I'm going to cut this end down. And I'm going to flag tag this end. It's a little long. Let me trim it just a little bit. And then snip up the middle. Go to the corner and snip up to the middle. Go to the corner and snip up to the middle. And then I have my flag. Okay, now see how it's kind of wavy? I'm a little worried because the ink was just stamped. Looks like it's pretty dry. That's my testing method. So I'm going to run my bone folder and bend it like this. Then I'm going to turn it over and go halfway and bend it like that. And then you have where your tag will be standing up for you. It won't just lay flat. A little bit of glue, and we're going to put it underneath a couple of the petals. Don't leave me. You got more to see. There's more eye candy here. Don't leave me. Okay. So here's your gift for your friend, right? But you're having her over for lunch. And you want to have little party favors because you're just so special and sweet like that. So, your iced tea, your hot coffee cup, or fill it full of candy as favors. Super, super cute. One of each different leaf. Flowers are made the same way as I just made these. Are we done yet? No, heck no, we're not done yet. I could play all day. Do we have all day? Do we need to do anything else? We need utensils to eat that lunch. Hey, Kathy, look at this. Look at this setup. So her little present is right like that, and then here is the little setup. I'm going to lay it down like this so you can see. Now this utensil holder is so simple, ladies. It has 2 pockets, one for the utensils and one for a napkin. I wasn't planning on showing you how to make this, but it's so darn easy. If you tell me you want to see it now, then of course you get to see it now. So you tell me, do you want to see it now? Just a yes or a Y real quick. Nothing to do, just being amazed by your creativity. Oh, thank you. So is that a yes, Patty? You want to see how, you probably know how to make this, Patty. Show us, please. Okay, Marcia wants to see, so I'm going to show you. I don't have that paper anymore, that color, the yellow. So, but okay, yes, please. Okay, but I will show you. I had a feeling somebody might say, how do you make that? So I took out another piece of 12 by 12. Just in case. All right, so show us, please. You got it, Linda. You're going to cut your 12 by 12 down to 9 by 9. So 9. Hi, Gail. By 9. Okie dokie. Then you're going to fold it up at an angle, kitty corner, like this. Okay, now you're going to have the point, that little bit even, you're going to have the point facing up, and you're going to take the left side and you're going to fold over like this, eyeballing, and then you're going to fold over like this. Now notice I'm not pressing down yet because I want to look and see if it looks even. When it looks even to me, then I press. Isn't that hard? Oh, I don't know if I could do that. It's so hard. All right, so now this is open. So all I do is tuck this guy in that guy. Put it in there. Okay, now I'm going to have to adjust a little bit. It's very forgiving. And now I have a pocket here and a pocket here, but we want to fold this down so we see both DSPs. So I take it slow. I bring it down, tip to the V. Remember, you're in charge. If it wants to pull another direction, say, no, no, no. You're going to go with me. Get it as close as you can. If one's got more of a crease, not crease, but a, what am I trying to say? If one's not quite as even as that one, you can pull this again and get it tighter. So I'm just going to do that. Get a little closer. Okay, so now I have these pockets right here. And this fold doesn't let anything fall out. let me crease this here. Okay, so now I have this pocket, and I have these pockets here. So I took my napkin, and they're rectangle. They're on Amazon. They're very, very thick. We love them here. They're so thick that we cut them in half, and we make them last longer. They're called bathroom towelettes, I think, something like that. So when I use them in the bathroom, I leave them whole. But when I have them in the kitchen for napkins, I just cut them in half, and then I double the amount that I have. So you slip that in there like that. And then I take my utensils, and you can stick them in these front pockets. Decide where you like them. I don't have a spoon. My husband goes to Nations, I swear, almost every Sunday morning for breakfast. He picks it up and brings it home, and they give these out. So I have a boatload of them, and and I just keep them for things like this, because if I ever have a party or something, you know, I want to have these paper utensils available. So this little flower is too small, I think, for this. And so I'm going to do a big one. It just takes a second. Okay, and let's see. We can do this. Now the stem, see these? The stem gets glue on it. And you put the stem right on the edge here. And you can decorate these up as much as you want. Embellish away. Simple or layered to the hilt. Just whatever you want to do. Okay, that's set up now. So now you're gonna watch me, right? I'm gonna lean to the left. Okay, then I'm going to fill in the voids. From what set do those yellow DSPs come? That is a great big packet that was in the clearance. This one here, it was in the clearance rack, and it went when that sale day was, with no tax or whatever that sale was. They're gone. They're gone. They're so pretty, so popular. That pack was huge. I think it had 4 or 6, I can't remember, of each design. And this is my last yellow one. I love that paper. There's another big pack in the catalog right now, but it's not this one. Look, I picked this brown paper when I thought you guys might ask, because I thought this was very fall. So I didn't know what it was going to look like exactly, but I just thought you can't go wrong with brown and espresso and the sunflower, right? So you can, like I said, you can just add. Oh, you can just add. Now, is that going to get in the way of eating? Well, maybe. But if it does, just pull it off. Put it down a little lower. So stinking cute. I could just play all day, guys. I hope you got some great ideas and you enjoyed yourself here. I hope you will share my page with your friends. Let me get it all out here so you can see. Let me see. That, the box, that. Oh, the cup. And the card. We got a lot going on here, don't we? Okay, so who am I? Where am I? What am I? I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator of 28 years. You can shop with me at beverleestamps.stampinup.net. You can use my host code, and this is the one for July, and you'll get entered into a drawing to win a prize. I use the Paper Florist dies to make all these flowers, and this is just these dies right here. There's many, 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 many more dies in that set. I use the scallop contour dies for all these pretty scallops here. And the boxes are on page 126 of the annual catalog, but there's their code so you don't have to look it up if you don't want to. 161751. The Trucking Along stamp sets available right now, 162299. And I used Espresso just to match up here. Memento Black, Crushed Curry, Daffodil Delight, my bone folder, my liquid glue, my punch, and my paper trimmer. Okay, I think that'll do it for today. Thank you for stopping in. If you can't fit gift card, can you put a note and cash in the slots? Of course you can. Yes, and I always, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I always forget to put the gift card in there. So yeah, it looks like this, and you just fold it down. I think I showed you on Sunday. There's two little holes right here. You can put cash in there. You can put a note. Just measure. What I would do, where's the one I had? I would measure a gift card. I would measure the size of that and make your little note on that size there. And then your gift card just stands up even facing you at an angle for such the most beautiful presentation. I think it's just adorable. So this one doesn't have Velcro on it yet, but if you pinch real hard and close, oh, this one's not doing it. My other one stayed shut, but it did pop up eventually, so I would say magnet, Velcro, something to keep it closed, ribbon, whatever you want. Okay, I'm going to let you go. Bye. Thanks for being here. Hope you had fun. Take care.